Hello, my dear students. I hope you're doing fine at home. My name is Miss Camila, and today we're going to learn about present continuous. The objective is to identify use and form of present continuous. So first of all, we're going to know what is the present continuous. The present continuous, also called present progressive, is a verb tense which is used to show that an ongoing action is happening now, either at the moment of speech or in a larger sense. And here we have two main characteristics. We have the verb to be and the ing form of verbs. As we have seen before, we're going to recall previous information about verb to be. So we know that verb to be means ser o estar. And also, it depends on the personal pronoun that we use. We're going to use different types of verb to be. So for example, if I have the pronoun I, I'm going to use the verb to be am. He, she, it is. And you, we, they are. So, if I use the verb to be just like the way it is, si uso el verbo to be tal y como está, I'm going to say I be, which will mean yo ser estar. Si yo digo I be, va a significar yo ser estar, which will be wrong, lo que estaría incorrecto. So I have to say I am, for example. Tengo que decir I am, que significa yo soy, yo estoy. And that is going to happen with all the pronouns and the verb to be. Next, we're going to remember about the ing form of verbs. We know that, for example, if we have a verb like comer, in English will mean eat. If I want to say comiendo, I need to add ing at the end of that verb. Tengo que agregarle ing al final de ese verbo, eating. And also remember that you have three rules here depending on the writing of the ing form. Recuerda que tienes tres reglas acá dependiendo de la regla de cómo se escribe esa forma ing al final de los verbos. And also we know that ing means ando, endo. So the present continuous, we're going to see the three types of sentences: positive, negative, and interrogative. In the positive sentence, we're going to start with the pronoun. Then we're going to use the verb to be, am, is, are. Next, we're going to use the verb with the ing form at the end. And finally, we're going to end with the complement. So, for example, I'm going to say, I am eating pizza. Yo estoy comiendo pizza. She is studying English. Ella está estudiando inglés. We are watching TV. Nosotros, nosotras estamos viendo televisión. Next, we're going to see the negative sentence. So we're going to start with a pronoun. Then we're going to use the verb to be, am, is, or are. And next, we're going to add the word not. That means negation. Vamos a agregar la palabra not, que significa negación. Next, the verb with the ing form, and finally the complement. So, for example, I can say, I am not eating pizza. Yo no estoy comiendo pizza. She is not studying English. Ella no está estudiando inglés. We are not watching TV. Nosotros, nosotras no estamos viendo televisión. And remember, we can join those two words, the verb to be and the negation, and we can put it in only one word. Podemos unir esas dos palabras, el verbo to be más la negación, y lo podemos transformar solamente en una palabra. So, for example, we have is not, and we can say isn't, and it will be the same. Si decimos is not o isn't sería lo mismo. Are not, aren't. But in the case of I am, we cannot join the words am y not. No podemos unir las palabras am y not porque esa palabra no existe. So we can do the following thing. We can join the pronoun I with the verb to be am. Podemos unir el pronombre I con el verbo to be am, and we can say am not. That will be correct. And finally, we're going to see the interrogative sentence. Here we're going to start with the verb to be, am, is, or are. Next, we're going to use a pronoun. Next, the verb with the ing form, the complement, and finally the question mark at the end. For example, am I eating pizza? ¿Estoy yo comiendo pizza? Is she studying English? ¿Está ella estudiando inglés? Are we watching TV? ¿Estamos nosotras viendo televisión? And also remember that the question mark at the beginning of the sentence, el signo de interrogación al principio de la oración, we don't use it in English, no se ocupa en el inglés, solamente en el español. Here is the activity. Complete the sentences using present continuous. Write everything on your copybook. Send the activity to our email, english.cmhn@gmail.com, with your name and grade. If you have any questions about the activity or the contents, remember that you can send us an email and we will answer you as soon as possible. So here's the activity. You need to see the verb that you're going to use. Tienes que ver los verbos que se van a usar que están entre paréntesis. Also the pronoun, también los pronombres. And if the sentence is a positive sentence, is a negative sentence, or is an interrogative sentence. Si la oración es positiva, negativa, o es una pregunta. So for example, number 1, I cook pizza, positive. Here I'm going to use the verb to be am because I have the pronoun I. Aquí voy a ocupar el verbo to be am porque tengo el pronombre I. And also to the verb cook, al verbo cook, I'm going to add ing, le voy a agregar ing. En este caso también recuerdo que en el caso de los verbos tengo que acordarme si es que terminan en e o también terminan en consonante vocal consonante. Take care and stay safe. Bye.